Simple life. That's just the best way I can describe my life here in the city of Auckland, New Zealand. This is my everyday morning routine, just getting up, making breakfast, feeding the cats, overlooking the city from the North Shore, throwing on some music, and just taking it easy. There's really not much to it. It's just taking it easy. What's up, guys? I'm just making a pretty simple video showing my life here. I've been living here in Auckland for about 4 months now, and today's the last day that I'm off from work and I have the house to myself before my hosts get back home. And I just wanted to share this video of how lucky I got in getting this opportunity to house sit in Auckland and enjoy the simplicity that I've enjoyed the past 4 months, and allowing me to save up for travel after I leave here and reflect on all that I've done in New Zealand. While I am living here, I am paying rent about $100 a week to cover the things that I use: unlimited Wi-Fi, water, electricity, and other things. But for the most part, I am house sitting, which means I'm taking care of many things while my hosts have been away on vacation. Those house sitting duties include 2 to 3 times a week watering plants, cleaning up and maintaining the house, cutting the grass, vacuuming. They have a pool, so I clean out their filter. And last but not least, I'm a cat man. They have 2 cats. I've been taking care of their cats, so I'm also cat sitting. I do miss my cat back home, so why not take care of the responsibility of watching somebody else's cat? Stretching out has taken a whole new meaning as I have so much space, a little too much space, which can be a bit lonely sometimes. But this is very much my home. Before I arrived, they set up their second living room into some kind of a studio. I have my own bathroom, I have my own living space, I have my own sliding doors if I want some fresh air, and I even have my own parking space to store my bike and get it out of the rain. Because here in Auckland, it does rain a lot. The things I do here at home is really not that much. I usually just chill out and relax. I listen to music, I read books, I watch movies, I sit here and edit videos, I play with the cats. I'm very much living in a city where there's a lot to do, but I've been pretty content with just doing nothing. Coming back to Auckland, I did have the intentions of finding work, not just to keep me busy, but I did have to find the means to continue to support my ongoing voyages after I leave New Zealand. In my last job, I learned how to make coffee. I just had a dream of working in a cafe here in Auckland. While the job that I ended up getting was working as a barman in a local pub, a 130-year-old hotel turned pub. As soon as I walked in this place, there was something that told me this would be an awesome place to work. That was just inviting, and best of all, they have a small cafe where I can continue making coffee. It's not a cocktail bar like the one I worked in and picked in. I really did enjoy making cocktails, but it's still a bar job. It's fun. I enjoy making coffee from time to time. The locals are really friendly, and the atmosphere is just inviting. This job does keep me busy. As I said, my life at home is pretty quiet, which I'm content with, but it does give me the social balance I need in talking and engaging with locals in the area. Because I've done and seen all I've wanted to see here in New Zealand, this explains why my life here has been as simple as it is. Most people don't really care for Auckland, but it's still very beautiful, and I do enjoy a nice ride around the area. Taking rides over to Takapuna, I've gone to Devonport on several occasions. I made it over to North Head for the first time, which overlooks both the city and the harbor and Rangitoto Island. Every place that I've lived in so far, I've had what's called a happy place. In Hawaii, it was an overlook with my girlfriend. In Picton, it was its foreshore overlooking the harbor. Here it's a little bit different. The Auckland War Memorial Museum. Ever since I was a little boy, I love museums, and the Auckland War Memorial Museum has an incredible collection of Maori and South Pacific Island history. It tells the history of New Zealand, Aotearoa, the violent volcanic history. I've been there several times, and I've come to the conclusion that this is very much my happy place. South Pacific Island collections, it's just the right means to prepare for my next voyage, which is going to be around the Pacific Islands. That's really all there is to my life here in Auckland. As simple as this video is, it just reflects how simple my life really was here in Auckland. Being here in Auckland has allowed me to touch up my savings and to wrap up my time here in New Zealand, as I've spent nearly a year here. It's the saddest and hardest part for me, and that's having to sell Angel, my motorcycle. Which means I have to have one more ride before I go. To start preparing the end of my chapter here, to begin a new one. Thanks guys for joining. Not all my videos have to be adventure on the road. It could just be as simple as this and the simplicity I've had. Cheers guys, until next time.